guys, welcome to my channel. Today let's solve other Leet code question. The description of the question is as given follows. That we were given or we have an observations of n plus m six-sided dice rolls. So given n value and m is total number of rolls that happen till it. So m is ideally the rolls dot size, and with each face numbered and each roll will be having a face number from 1 to 6, right? And n of them observations when missing. So ideally if there are 6 total observations, then 4 observations have been noted and 2 of them went missing. But ideally we do have mean of all the 6 observations. So we need to find out the remaining n number of elements within the vector, so that overall mean of all the I would say overall mean of all the elements, if ideally are present within the original roles, then we should be getting our mean of those values as mean. So I'll just call m as roles dot size. So for happening this, what I'll do is, int n is already given, so we knew that, or first of all let me write some note points of it. The total number of observations are m plus n, m being the roles dot size, n being the roles that are not noted. So these are values of m and n. Now I'll also just call this is what given as per the question. So let's just solve the first example, 3 2 4 3. So 3 2 4 3, and there are in total 6 observations. So because our roles are 4 and we have 2 missing observations, so in total there should be 6 observations. Let me just call them x y. 3 plus 2 plus 4 plus 3 plus x plus y upon 6 should ideally be equal to 4 into 6. So that exactly would be mapping to x plus y equal to 24 minus, and this is 10 12. So x plus y should ideally be equal to 12. So if x plus y should ideally be equal to 12, then x and y both of them should be 6 only. In that case only that will be equal to 12. So our answer is 6 6. So I'll just write a formula of mean here. So mean would be sum of all the elements, I'm sorry for the typos, in the roles vector divided by m plus n, right? So this is how it should work, and m is already found out. So for finding out mean is already given to us, and so what I'll do is mean into m plus n minus sum of, I'll write it in a bracket so that it would be clear, sum of known elements, that would be equal to sum of all unknown elements. Because see, I'm just multiplying both sides with m plus n. In that case, sum of all the elements in the roles vector would be equal to mean into m plus n, but in the roles vector we do have some known numbers and some unknown numbers. So mean into m plus n minus sum of known elements will be equal to sum of all unknown elements, right? So for that I'll just call a sum value to be equal to 0 for auto element in roles. Sum plus equals to would be element. That's how it should work. And now we do have mean value as well. So int unknown, I'll just call it unknown sum to make it more clear by the variable convention, so that you could understand what that variable is used to store. Int unknown sum would be equal to, what would it be equal to? Mean is mean, that's as given in the question. M plus n, m is found out, plus n minus sum. So I'll just check if my unknown sum is greater than 6 into n. In this case, ideally there are n missing numbers in the element. So if my unknown sum is greater than 6 into n, in the sense that if I made all the missing numbers to be 6, then also my unknown sum will be greater in that case. Or if my unknown sum is itself less than 1 into n, in that case if I add all ones, then also it's less than. In that case I'll probably end up with no answer, because I wouldn't get answer in that case. Else what I'll do is int distributed value, I'll just call it to be my unknown sum currently is unknown sum, right? So what I'll do is unknown sum upon n. So I'll just specify, I'll add this into my answer vector int ans n total number of elements and distributed value. It should be having distributed value, because ideally if my number of or if my unknown sum is 13 and my number of dice are 3, in that case 13 by 3 would be what? 4. So I'll just add 4 in 3 elements, that would be giving me 12, and there is also remainder remaining, so I'll just call it remainder. Remainder would be equal to unknown sum upon %n. So unknown sum %n. So I'll just call while remainder, or for int I equal to 0, I is less than remainder. No, I'll just call it while remainder only. While remainder is, so while remainder, what I'll do is I'll just call answer of remainder -1 plus plus, and my remainder will be reduced by 1. So I could ideally do that inside my while loop itself. We'll specify that after performing the operation, reduce answer by 1 after this loop completion. That's same as post decrement operator. I'm just getting some kind of error over here. So this is %n, so this should be remainder only, because that's %n, in the sense it would be 0 to n minus 1 only, so no need to consider -1 again. So for making my C++ compiler understand that this C++ program won't use any external libraries for taking input or giving output anything to the terminal, I'll just specify my cin.ty to be null, cout.ty also to be null. I'll just try submitting this out. Ideally this should work fine, and we get 94% people with our complexity. Please let me know if you do have any question in the comment section. Thanks a lot for watching the video.